Oh, didn't see you there. Hello, I'm Jack Hour, and welcome back to this year's edition of Love Showers with Jack Hour. Today, we'll be having a bunch of bachelors and bachelorettes, and they'll be shooting for love. So, without further ado, we're going to introduce our 3 bachelors and our 1 bachelorette. Here are our 3 eligible bachelors. If each one could just give a short introduction. Bachelor number 1.
I am a senior here at Nauset High School. I play baseball, and I like dogs.
I'm a senior here at Nauset High School as well. I play baseball and soccer, and my favorite fish is a tuna.
And bachelor number 3.
I'm a junior at Nauset. I play tennis, and my favorite food is bagels.
Great. Okay, so we're going to go talk to our bachelorette. So today is Bevan Burns. Hello, Bevan.
Hello, Jack.
So what are you looking for today?
So I'm looking for a man. I really like it when people wear khakis, maroon clothing, similar interests to mine, and just someone you can have a good time with.
Well, I think I'll definitely be happy at the end of the show. So if you just want to start asking the bachelors questions, you can start whenever you're ready.
Okay. So we'll start with bachelor number 2 for this one. How many relationships have you been in? We're just going to get right into it.
I have been in about 32 and a half relationships. That half relationship, it was a bad scene. I wasn't feeling it.
Okay. You don't have to get into details if you don't want to. Let's see. We'll go, okay. Bachelor number 1. What's the most interesting fact you know?
Most interesting fact. I'd have to say.
Sounds like he's struggling.
Sounds like he's really struggling. I don't know.
So you know flounders?
Yes.
So when they're born, their eyes are on different sides of their head, and then one of them shifts over throughout their life.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, well,
Fun fact.
Bachelor number 3. Same question. What's the most interesting fact you know?
I'd probably say that the moon is fake and that the moon landing was fake and staged. So.
Oh, is that proven?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. The most interesting fact I know is that there's more plastic flamingos in the world than real ones.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yep. Bachelor number 2, do you have an answer to that question?
An important fact.
If you know any facts, that is.
No, I don't know many
yeah.
facts. It's mostly just song lyrics and math equations.
Oh, okay. Do you have like a song with math equations in it or no?
I'm sure I can make one up by the end.
Okay, yeah,
Come back
I'd like
to
to
me.
hear that. Let's start with bachelor number 3. What skill or ability have you always wanted to learn?
Probably to skip. I've never been able to do that, and I feel like it'd be really cool to skip.
Like skip with your feet or like a rock or something?
Either or.
Okay, not important. Okay. Bachelor number 1, I'll have same question.
Flying kites, just because my fingers don't work that well, and I've never been able to handle string. I don't do too well with it, so.
Oh yeah,
like a
string's a really
big issue.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
tough. Yeah. How about bachelor number 2? Any skills that you want to learn?
Waffle flipping, definitely.
Well, I think they have machines now that flip the waffles for you.
I don't know why I would go for a machine. But
So
I can
you-
do it just as
Like
well.
I don't know
but
how you would make a
faster.
waffle without a waffle machine.
I can do it. I've done it.
Oh, you have. Okay, well, okay. That's okay.
Let's move
I would
on, yeah.
really, I'd really like to know more about that. So maybe we can talk later.
Okay, we can.
So
pick
do you have any pet peeves, bachelor number 3?
Yeah, actually I have a lot, but if I was gonna pick one, I'd probably say.
Yeah,
when
maybe
pe-
like top 5 list or something.
top 5.
Or yeah.
Okay, well, one is when people step on the back of your shoe,
Oh, okay.
and
okay.
then that's it. I'm not gonna answer the rest.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Sorry.
So he's difficult,
I'm
Jack. That's what I'm getting.
Yeah, I'm
okay.
getting that too.
Bachelor number 1. What are your pet peeves?
If I'm going for a top 3,
I didn't ask you for your top 3. I just want one.
Wow.
Yeah, I guess when people wear hats without shoes, that's kind of weird.
I
shouldn't
actually
be
hate
that
that too. That's on my list. Maybe number 4 or 5.
Okay.
Bachelor number 2. How about
You
you?
guys are made for each other.
Sandals with sunglasses, definitely. It's the two just don't go together.
So what do you do in the summer if it's sunny and your feet are hot?
And my feet are hot. I get some water, throw it on my toes.
But so
Throw on a
you're
hat.
just barefoot?
I mean, yeah.
Okay, that's fine, I guess. Bachelor number 1, how do you approach your crush?
Just how I approach anyone, really, with 100% confidence. I just got to feel like I'm the best person in the room at all times.
So do you just like walk right up to them and just?
Yeah.
Okay. Bachelor number 3, how do you approach your crush?
Probably the same way, except I know I'm the best person in the world, so I already have the confidence. But
Oh, okay.
probably something cool like on a skateboard.
Oh, okay. I would
Yeah.
love that.
Yeah.
I think that would be really cool. And Bachelor number 2, how do you approach your crush? I mean, sounds like you've had a lot of relationships in the past, so that's sort of something that scares me. But-
How it usually goes is I don't approach them, they approach me.
Oh,
And yeah,
okay. So that.
so I don't really approach them. That
Okay.
just happens.
Wow.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I get it. I respect that.
This is on a dating show?
What's something that most people haven't done but you have, Bachelor number 3?
I don't know. I'd probably say just like be awesome.
Oh, so you don't think that most people are awesome?
I mean, besides me and my mom, I'd just say no.
Oh, so do you have a really close relationship with your mother?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I like that a lot.
All right, cool.
Mhm. And how about Bachelor number 1?
I don't really do much.
Oh, okay. Okay, that solves that then. And this new question for Bachelor number 2. If you could invite one person, dead or alive, to dinner, who would it be and why?
Would it dead or alive?
So like anybody in the world without thinking first person that comes into your head.
Frankenstein.
Frankenstein.
Frankenstein or Nigel,
Wow.
definitely.
Oh, those are both.
They could be
both
dead or alive.
Dead or alive, yeah.
Dead or alive.
Okay, that's. And why? Why?
Why?
Yeah.
Frankenstein seems like a really good communicator, and I just really like Nigel.
Do you like to talk to people?
If you're Nigel.
Okay, so that could be. Yeah. Okay. Bachelor number 1. How would you like to be asked to prom, or would you ask somebody to prom? Like, do you expect to be asked to prom, or are you like planning on asking someone to prom?
I kind of just figured someone would ask me, just because like I've been hearing things about everyone wanting to go with me, because I haven't really put much thought into asking someone else, so I kind of just assumed someone would ask me.
And what if that doesn't happen? Do you have a backup plan?
It's gonna happen. I'm sorry.
Okay, and what what method would you prefer someone asked you to prom?
It better be big. Like jumping out of a plane would be all right, but if you could find a way
That's
to top
really
that,
overrated these days. It's been done way too many times.
well,
So don't expect that from me. If I decide to ask you to prom, which probably is not going to happen. Number 3, Bachelor number 3. What nicknames have your friends given you?
Well, it's actually Burn Gersod. That's like my top one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't really have any nicknames at all.
Oh, that's weird. I can give you one.
Oh, great. I'd love that, actually. Bachelor number 2. This one's, what are some accomplishments that you are really proud of?
Some accomplishments. Well, waffle making for one.
That's really impressive that you do it without a machine.
I don't need a machine. I can do it. Probably up with muffin making too. Waffles and muffins.
Do you use like muffin tins when you make muffins?
No, I do it by hand.
Oh, okay.
No tins, just
And do you use an oven or like
man.
something else? A microwave or?
microwave. No, the sun.
Oh, okay. And tinfoil or something? Yeah, people do that a lot these days.
Yeah, it works pretty well.
Yeah, okay. That's enough. I don't really need to hear anymore. So Bachelor number
on.
3. Yeah, we're going to move on. I just think. Bachelor number 3. What stresses you out?
Honestly, when my shoes, like, when they're tied, like, double knot, I just really get stressed.
You know, Velcro maybe.
Yeah, Velcro's a solid option.
Mm-hmm. And how about Bachelor number 1? What stresses you out?
probably candles.
True.
They're
I
kinda
hate that.
intimidating. They
Yeah.
can get smaller without you even touching them. They just do it. It's kind of
And
weird.
do you know what's really bad when you leave a candle next to like a curtain or something and it goes up in flames?
Oh yeah, that's how I lost my first 3 houses.
I don't know. I don't really have a
Nice.
response to that. I'm sorry. Are you okay now?
Next question, please.
Okay. Bachelor number 2. Are you more of a money spender or a money saver?
I like to spend money as I save it. So
So do you have a bank account, or do you like keep it in like a sock under your bed or something?
Like I said, both. I have socks and a bed and a bank.
That's not really a clear answer.
I know, it sounds a little sketchy. It sounds like
ambiguous.
you're involved in something a little bit bigger here. Bachelor number 3, this one's for you. What do you daydream about?
Myself. That's about it.
Wow.
And like, okay, I guess that
Yeah.
answers that. Yeah, and Bachelor number 1, this one I will let you do top 3 things you daydream about.
Oh, top 3 things. I'd probably say curtains because, with the past.
The past, of
And
course,
the
yeah.
houses.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, and then goblins because they're kind of my thing. And then peeled bananas.
Peeled banana.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that works. Let's see. Bachelor number 2, I'm really interested to know what makes you cry.
What makes me cry? Rain, babies.
Are these like happy tears or just
No,
like no?
absolutely not.
They're sad.
I'm often sad by babies.
Why? Because you. Why? just really why. I don't have anything else to say besides why.
Their eyes, man. It's just
But
true.
okay, did you know that like you have the same eyes when you're like
that's
now?
not
Then
true.
no.
Okay.
no.
Okay. How about Bachelor number 1? What makes you cry?
Well, like my mom sometimes when she doesn't like my artwork, that kind of hurts my
Oh,
feelings.
Do you have any like do you have any siblings? Bachelor number 1?
Yeah, I actually have a twin brother
I bet his artwork is really like impressive and gets hung up on the refrigerator all the time.
all the time.
Yep. Bachelor number 3. What makes you cry?
Let me think about this. Probably jump rope. Just like the thought of jumping for so long over one rope. Like,
I've had so many tantrums about that.
me too.
Yeah. Like a while ago. I don't have tantrums anymore.
Oh, I do.
Oh, okay. That's fine. That's fine, I guess.
I think this is gonna be the last question,
Okay.
and then you're gonna pick your bachelor.
Oh my goodness, this is a really tough choice. Everyone's given such great and thoughtful answers today. I just want to thank you. Before this last one, we'll go right down the line, starting with Bachelor number 1. What's your biggest goal in life?
My biggest goal was probably that one I scored last week against Mashpee.
What sport?
Ice hockey.
I thought you didn't play any sports that involved scoring goals.
I actually started last week, and then I scored that one against Mashpee. and
So-
that's probably my greatest goal.
So I think he's a liar.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
what
doing
it
that
sounds
test
like.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that. That's fine. Okay. Bachelor number 2.
I have actually recently accomplished my greatest goal, and it was being on the show. And here I am.
I know it's very
Congratulations.
we'll clap to that.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
And Bachelor number 3, final question. What's your biggest goal in life?
My biggest goal in life, it's really cliche, but like to cure cancer. I'm almost there. I'm like really close, but I haven't done it yet. But that's probably my biggest goal.
That's
That's great.
powerful.
Yeah, that's
that's really
great.
powerful.
Yeah.
Okay, so Bevan, you're gonna choose your bachelor. Bevan, you have a tough decision.
Yes, I really do have a tough decision here.
I'm gonna ask you which 2 bachelors you aren't choosing today.
Well, there's one that I'm definitely not picking.
Okay, which one's that?
I just don't. We didn't have any of the same interests. He just sort of sounded really self-centered, and he, not to mention, a pathological liar.
Oh wow.
So the one that I'm definitely not picking today is probably Bachelor number 1.
Oh, okay. Bachelor number 1, can you make your way over here? There you go. And if you could just make your way off set. Thank you very
Yes,
much.
yeah, just yeah.
No.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Bachelor
Oh,
1.
okay. And this is a really, really tough decision because they gave such great answers. I
Yeah.
mean, the waffles without a machine. Like, how do you do that?
I know, that's really impressive. That's
But
really
he is.
impressive.
I think Bachelor number 2 is going to be more the person I just want to have like a conversation with in like a science class. Not really want to. I don't really want
True,
to. Yeah.
very true.
So,
very true.
I'm sorry to say.
Bachelor
not,
number
yeah.
2. Okay, there you go. Thank you so much.
We're going, Nigel. We're going, Nigel.
And which bachelor are you choosing?
It looks like Bachelor number 3.
Yeah, so bachelor number 3. Make your way over here. You guys got the big chocolate boxes.
Yes.
So congratulations. We found
Thank you.
our first pair of love today, and we'll be right back with the girls and one guy. And welcome back. We're here with our 3 bachelorettes. If each bachelorette could give a description about themselves.
I'm a senior here at Nauset. I work a lot on the weekends, and I like little kids.
I'm also a senior here at Nauset. I play tennis, I swim, and I love dogs.
I'm also a senior here at Nauset. I play golf, I'm a skier, and I love dogs more than Bachelorette number 2 does.
Whoa. So, Bachelorette number 2 and number 3. You guys were here last year. Can you just tell me why you're back again this year?
Well, I, again, have not found love, so that's why I'm here again for a second year in a row.
Yeah, and for me and Charlie just didn't really work out. And
Oh, that's right, you won, right?
right, yeah, correct. So it just ended up really not being a good thing for me. So
Well,
I'm back again this year, hoping for better luck.
I hope.
Seems a little desperate.
Ooh.
Okay, well, with that, we're going to start the show. So, our bachelor today is James McCauley. Welcome, James.
Thank you, Jack.
So, what are you looking for today in a bachelorette?
I am looking for a girl that will play endless hours of Fortnite with me or watch.
Oh.
Long walks on the beach and likes when I comb her hair.
Okay. Well, I hope you find that today. If you just want to start asking questions, we can start whenever you're ready.
All right. Bachelorette number 3. Describe a moment that was embarrassing at the time, but now you laugh at it.
Well, a couple years ago at my family Christmas party, I actually fell down the stairs and broke my leg. And at the time, it was really embarrassing. My whole family saw, and actually had a drink in my hand, so it spilled and went everywhere. But now I think it's kind of funny because my leg has healed, so feeling a lot better about it.
Wow.
Quite a story.
Same question, Bachelorette number 2.
Well, the other day it was snowing and we were driving home. I was with a couple of my friends and we nearly died in a car accident. It's not funny, but like it's pretty funny now.
Sounds pretty serious.
And it was pretty embarrassing because there's a lot of cars around us and yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Sorry to hear that. Bachelorette number 1. If you had your date over dinner, what would you cook?
I like to cook a lot, and recently I made like a lemon chicken pesto pasta thing. Not pizza, it was pasta, and it was pretty good. So maybe I'll make that.
Doesn't really sound that good, but
You
Sounds
probably wouldn't know
delicious
because I
to me.
didn't invite you.
yeah,
That's number
good.
3.
Good thing.
Sounds really good to me.
Thank you.
Bachelorette number 2. What is your favorite musical artist or band?
I really like the Beatles. They're a good band. Yeah, respect.
Beatles. Classic. Bachelorette number 3. Do you see yourself getting married in the future? If so, what age?
I definitely see myself getting married at some point, not for a very, very long time though. So I'm not really sure what age, definitely 30 plus.
Bummer. Bachelorette number 1. If you had to pick your favorite romantic song, what would it be?
I don't know. I don't like a lot of romance songs. I would guess Forever Young. I don't even remember who it's by. It was like my aunt and uncle's wedding song. It's pretty good.
That song is beautiful. Bachelorette number 2. What is your ideal date?
Well, I really like long walks on the beach. Those are ideal dates.
Sucking up.
Picnics, those are good. Those are nice. Going to the movies.
Nice. What's your favorite movie?
My favorite movie. I really like the Titanic.
Sounds pretty sad. I wouldn't watch that on a date.
It's good. It's a good movie.
Bachelorette number 3. If you could travel anywhere, where would you go?
I would probably go to the deserts in Northern California because they're really hot and I'm really hot. So just kind of seems like it would fit. I think it'd be a good trip. I think I would really just kind of find myself there.
I like how confident you are in yourself. Bachelorette number 1. What's on your Spotify playlist?
I canceled my Spotify because I have no money.
Well, sounds like you can't listen to any romantic music on a date then.
Yeah, I already said I don't like romantic music, so
That sucks.
you should probably open up your ears.
All right then. Bachelorette number 2. What is your ideal Saturday night?
My ideal Saturday night is usually staying at home because I don't like to go out much.
Sounds
but
pretty boring.
Just like you.
just being honest.
Bachelorette number 3. Do you like to plan things or are you spontaneous?
I would say I'm very spontaneous. I really don't have any plans for the future, so hope that you're in them.
Awesome. Bachelorette number 1. Why did you agree to be on the show?
If I'm being honest, Bachelorette number 3 was a little desperate to get the show going, so she just needed to find contestants fast. And
Yeah, I couldn't get any of the pretty ones, so.
Oh, oh my
that was a
God.
good one. Honestly, that was a good one. Nothing to say.
It's getting cold. Bachelorette number 2. How many relationships have you been in?
I've been in none.
Good for you.
That's why I'm here on my
Says a lot, I guess.
year 2 for finding love.
Bachelorette number 1. What's the most interesting fact you know?
If you fillet a fish, unless you like actually slam its head, it can stay alive for up to 10 minutes.
Oh.
It's pretty
On a
gross.
boat.
Bachelorette number 3. What skill or ability have you always wanted to learn?
Well, I talked about it last year, actually. I've always wanted to know how to perfectly place an Oreo on your forehead and slide it all the way down your face into your mouth using only your face muscles. I was in a competition for it a few years ago. I didn't place, and it was really hard on me. So I've been working really hard the last couple years to figure it out, and I haven't gotten it yet. So I'm really jealous of everyone that can do that.
Yeah, we can tell you eat a lot of Oreos.
Okay, well, with that, we're going to go to the next question. Do you want me to ask?
No, we're good. Bachelorette number 2. Do you have any pet peeves?
Yeah, one of my biggest pet peeves is when people chew with their mouth open. It really bothers me a lot. Just chew with your mouth closed, please.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, that's good.
I myself, though, I eat with my mouth open quite a bit.
Oh, oh, jeez.
Bachelorette number 1. How do you approach your crush?
I usually don't. Avoidance is key.
It doesn't seem to get you anywhere.
It really doesn't.
Bachelorette number 3. What's something that most people haven't done but you have?
So I would say this is pretty unique. I've actually gotten in a Twitter fight with a nonprofit organization. It was kind of intense. It was getting a little bit heated, so I don't really think a lot of people can say that they've done that. So.
Bachelorette number 2. Same question.
I've climbed a mountain.
I climbed a mountain.
I've done that too.
Climbed a few mountains,
It was a pretty
actually.
big one, so.
Yeah, I climbed a mountain in
Was it
Colorado,
Everest?
so-
Because I've climbed Everest.
That sounds false.
Fact check
Let's
me.
all be honest here.
Bachelorette number 1. If you could invite one person, dead or alive, to dinner, who would it be and why?
Probably Oprah. Oh, why? Oprah's Oprah. That question, the answer to the question kind of answers itself.
Gotcha. Okay. Bachelorette number 2. How would you like to be asked to prom, or how would you ask someone to prom?
I want something extremely extravagant, even though I'm kind of a shy person. Would want someone to make a big deal about a promposal, something crazy, like, I don't know.
Tacky.
Yeah.
Bachelorette number 3. What nicknames have your friends given you?
I would probably say in my group I would be known as like the clumsy friend or the one that falls down a lot because I'm not very coordinated, as we can tell by my story about falling down the stairs. So
I would like to say that you're known as the one who doesn't get invited.
that was a little harsh. A little harsh.
I think there's definitely some tension between those two
I
bachelorettes.
know.
If you want
This is-
to move on.
Yeah. So, Bachelorette number 2. You seem the most calm out of the group. What are some accomplishments that you are really proud of?
Well, getting out of bed every morning, that's always an accomplishment. I don't know, just making it this far in school, it's pretty, pretty proud of that.
Congratulations.
School's kind of hard, so.
High school's tough.
Yep.
Bachelorette number 1. What stresses you out?
Getting to school on time and probably Saturday schools. I've had a few too many this year.
Yeah,
and
we
I'm just-
know.
Yeah, I'm just trying to avoid them. I didn't do so great today, but I'm here now.
How many have you had exactly?
Saturday schools, I'm going to go with 4. I've had 14 tardies and 19 absences. This would actually be my 15th tardy today, but it's fine. We're doing great.
Okay. Bachelorette number 3. Are you more a money spender or saver?
I'm definitely a money spender. My attitude is more go big or go home. Like to be extravagant. So yeah, definitely a spender.
What do you like to spend money on?
Food. Definitely food. I love to eat.
We can tell.
If you could buy me something for that to eat, what would it be?
I don't know. Whatever you want.
Chicken nuggets. Bachelorette number 2. What do you daydream about?
I daydream about just like adventuring. You know what I mean? Like going out in the winter.
I actually don't know what you mean. Can you explain?
Yeah, I was going to, but
Okay.
Vanessa, can you back off and let her talk?
I wasn't asking you actually.
So by adventuring, I mean like going out on walks. I don't know.
Doing great.
All right, next question. Bachelorette number 3. If you could pick only one attractive, rich, okay, famous person, which would you pick?
I would definitely pick attractive.
Cool.
Pretty
cool.
self-explanatory.
Bachelorette number 1. What makes you cry?
Ooh, definitely school and thinking about summer. I really like the summer, so I just can't wait for summer. And I also cry every single time contestant number 3 opens her mouth.
I'm actually more of a spring, fall, and winter guy.
Ooh.
Me too, actually.
And
Okay,
the next
these
question is
kids
going to be the
lots of
last
those.
question.
All right. Go big or go home. What's your biggest goal in life? No, but Bachelorette number 3.
Probably my biggest goal in life is to honestly just be happy and to win this show. I think last year was my goal was pretty much came into fruition when I won the show. So can't wait to see what happens this year.
Bachelorette number 2. Same question.
My biggest goal in life would probably be to just, get through life. Get married eventually. That's the goal. One day.
All right, and lastly, Bachelorette number 1. What is your biggest goal in life?
I would say to travel more. I recently went on a trip to Colorado, which was really nice, and I want to move out there and be an elementary school teacher.
Good, you could be as far away from me as possible.
That's the whole point.
Okay. Well, I think, James, you have a difficult decision. I'm going to ask you which 2 bachelorettes you will not be choosing as your bachelorette.
Oof. I wasn't ready for you to ask me that.
Kind of the whole point of the show, but...
So Bachelorette number 1 is likely not my choice because I like a girl that's well educated and loves school.
I want to be an elementary school teacher.
Come on.
But you've been
that's
to
number
so
1.
many cases.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Stay in school. Okay, and what's the other bachelorette you will not be choosing?
Ooh.
Big decision. If we could just
All right.
say the number.
I'm gonna have to go with Bachelorette number 3 because I love glasses.
You're saying she
Oh,
is
wait,
your
no.
bachelorette?
No, Bachelorette number 2 is.
Oh, you're eliminating
Yes.
bachelorette number 2.
Yes.
Is this a do you remember this from last year?
Yeah, it's a replay. Oh,
Okay, well, move your way off set. Bachelorette number 3.
Wow. That's so cool that you knew that I had glasses just from the way that I talked. I'm so
Well,
impressed.
that concludes another Love Showers with Jack Hour. I want to thank all my bachelorettes and bachelors for joining us today. I will not see you next Valentine's Day, but you never know who will be hosting. So, yeah, happy Valentine's Day. I'm Jack Hour. Thank you, and goodbye.